Hey, what's up, guys, out here at the Saints for today's rookie camp, and obviously the big
First of all, Hero Ball, Saturday. Where's Nick? Airline Drive. Okay? He's at the facility. Unbelievable scenes.
news of the day is that Derek Carr is retiring. Kind of comes out of nowhere. Didn't see this one coming, and that brings an end to his tenure with the Saints. Now, there's going to be a lot said and
Yeah, I mean, a lot of speculation. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of people saying, is he actually hurt? Did he retire just because he couldn't play? Whatever. I'll tell you this. All that doesn't matter. Like, all that is irrelevant. All that is whatever. Fact of the matter is, it's a clean break for the Saints and for Derek Carr. And that's all you can ask for. So, wish him the best. Whatever. Don't care. But, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's kind of crazy because we've talked about Derek nonstop for 2.5 years because he is the highest paid player. He's a franchise quarterback. He's whatever. And now it's just poof. It's just poof, gone. By this time next week, we won't be talking about Derek Carr at all. He's off the team. There's no connection. There's no, stones left unturned. So it's certainly wild.
a lot thought about how that era went, but the important thing now is that it is over, and the Saints are going to be able to move forward knowing that Tyler Shuck or Spencer Rattler is going to be their quarterback one next year.
Or Jake Haener. Pepe giggle. Pepe giggle. Yeah, I mean, it's 50-50 now. And like I said, Rattler, there is something to be said about a guy who was the number one prospect coming out of high school, who was the favorite to win the Heisman, the favorite to be the number one overall pick, who was the starter at Oklahoma being coached by Lincoln Riley. He is an alpha, won the Elite 11 competition. Like, Spencer Rattler is an alpha quarterback. He is given the opportunity now to go win the job and be a starter. Spencer Rattler is absolutely not the guy that's going to sit back and go down quietly and let Tyler Shuck win this competition. So, I mean, this is Rattler's moment. And so anyone that thinks that Tyler Shuck is just going to walk in and be the starter from day one, Tyler Shuck is going to have to win this competition. And Spencer Rattler is going to give it everything he's got to win it on his own right.
To get our first look at Shuck out here at practice at rookie camp, and it takes on a whole different meaning knowing that this has come to a conclusion, and I think it's probably the best way that it could have ended.
Yeah,
the Saints aren't going to have to pay out all that money from the restructure. Derek Carr is going to walk away with about $10 million.
Yeah, from both sides, absolutely beneficial how it played out. We saved $30 million. Carr gets to keep his $10 million. Everyone gets to kind of save face. Carr doesn't have to go through surgery and rehab if he doesn't want to. You know, the Saints don't have to deal with arbitration, don't have to deal with any of this. It's just straight up over. Like, by far the greatest thing that could have happened as far as like this situation within itself. Trading him wasn't a possibility. Him going on IR, having surgery, Saints having to deal with that would have been a disaster. So, yeah, this is perfect for both.
From his roster bonus, the Saints will get the $30 million back on June 2nd. Carr retires, and whatever money is left, and it's still a significant amount, it gets split over 2 years. But now that creates some cap relief. And if
again, like, it just goes to show how dumb salary cap hell and all that stuff is. The cap is fugazi. It's always been fugazi. So all of this, like dead cap this, dead cap that, bonuses this, Saints cap hell that. Think about how fast it's over. Like, think about how fast, like, oh, the Saints are in cap hell. Boop. Okay, we're good. Saints are good. We're done. There's no more cap hell. This year, we have money. Or right now, we have money. Or June 2nd, we have money. Next year, we have money. 2027, we got money. So, okay. That was fun. Like, all right. All that cap hell stuff that we've heard for the last however many years. See ya.
The team wants to go out and sign some other players, they can do that now. And there's still some guys out there that I think could help this team. There's some wide receivers out there. There's some cornerbacks out there. Those are both positions of need for this team, I think. And now the Saints can afford to make a move.
Yeah, I mean, you go get Jalen Ramsey, you go get Asante Samuel, you get Keenan Allen. Like, those are big-name guys. And you bring one of them in here, all of a sudden that changes things, right? Like, all of a sudden now, but again, guys, like think about how fast it changes in the NFL. Literally 2 weeks ago, we had people saying secondary or defensive backs or cornerback is a weak spot for the Saints. We should have paid Paulson Adebo $50 million coming off of an injury. And now potentially we could be sitting here looking at Riley, Yadam, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Alontae Taylor, Jalen Ramsey. It's like, well, actually, I guess we're good. Like, oh, safeties. You got Sanker, you got Justin Reed, you got Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, well, guess we're good. Like, it changes that fast. That fast. That's why you can't just, like, copy and paste the same, like, oh, salary cap hell. Oh, secondary's bad. Oh, defensive backs are bad. Like, it's all so fluid, and, man, it can change quick. 2 years ago, what were we saying? 2 years ago, we were saying the Saints have the worst offensive line in football. Now, the Saints have a young offensive line, and the best part of the Saints team is their offensive line. Crazy. Absolutely insane how fast it is.
If they want, or they can just continue to lean all the way into this youth movement and keep going forward with the rebuild. But the deck is now cleared with this situation put to bed. So I think it's a win-win for both sides. Derek Carr walks away. The Saints don't have to pay him too much money. And now the team can start over.
I mean, it's fantastic. Like, honestly, it's even good for Carr. Like, it's even good for Derek to just be done with the Saints stuff. Because it was toxic. He heard the noise. I'm sure he was watching the videos, whatever. And I'm sure Carr is done or happy to be done and put that behind him. I'm sure Carr is thrilled that he can just be done with that chapter of his life. And he can just go to Cali and drive the Rolls-Royce Spectre and not worry about it. Like, good for Carr. He doesn't have to worry about statements or tiptoeing or dancing around interviews. He can just do what he wants. So... Now, he probably should apologize to the lady on the podcast who was right the entire time, but it is what it is, right? Jane Slater might want to go back and get her sources, a.k.a. David Carr, checked, but it is what it is, right? Not everybody can be a former reporter at a Pulitzer Prize-winning newspaper. It is what it is, but Saints fans should be dancing, and that's another reason why, like, holding on to Dennis Allen PTSD or holding on to Pete Carmichael PTSD or holding on to Marcus Davenport PTSD or Peyton Turner or whatever, like, man, the Band-Aid is all the way ripped off. All the way ripped off. Like, the Band-Aid is gone. The tooth is pulled. Like, you ever have those, like, loose teeth where you're, like, when you're a baby or whatever, and you're, like, twisting it around, and you can almost turn the tooth the whole way around, and you can feel, like, just the barely on the bottom is holding on. You can almost like put your tongue under the tooth. It's like that. It's like we were walking around with that in our mouth, and it was just time to get rid of it. And boom, tie the string around it, slam the door, put it under your pillow. Tooth Fairy creeps in, gives you $5. You're on your way. And that's where we are now. Do we have a giant hole where our tooth was? Yes. But look on the bright side. We got $5. Right? So fantastic stuff for the Saints.